Oh, that just went down my neck. That was no fun. There you go. There's a Davy Dum Dum for the day. That sucks. I just hit my step and broke it. Look at that. There's a Davy Dum Dum for the day. He's just trying to survive like the rest of us. That's all he's trying to do. He's trying to survive. Pretty cool. Hey, hey, hey. Welcome back, everybody, to the bush. It is midweek madness. It's Wednesday this week. Come back on a little different day. We're going to stay. We came yesterday. We're going to stay one more night. It's Tuesday, Wednesday night. We're going to go home Thursday. Friday night is supposed to be minus 30. Could be here. I'd love to be here, but we're going to stay, I guess, at the house on the weekend because it's going to be minus 30 on Friday. The high Saturday is going to be minus 22, I think, for the day. And then Saturday night it's going to go to like minus 24, minus 25 again. So over here hanging out in the bush midweek. Nice to have you guys back. I've got the side-by-side here now because that's the way we're traveling now. I left my truck out at a local's place out the road. So I've got it here and the battery is down in it because the poor thing's been sitting. When I went to leave last week, or the last video, it was actually 10 days since we've been here because I didn't make it back last week. When we went to leave 10 days ago to get her going, it wouldn't start. I had to boost the thing to get it fired up. So luckily, I went to Canadian Tire, and on the sale, I bought one of their Motomaster 1200 watt in booster pack things with a lithium battery. And am I ever impressed? Because I come over here yesterday, we went to start it, and it just didn't have enough battery to get it going. And luckily, that just went down my neck. That was no fun. There you go. There's a Davy Dum Dum for the day. I'm just going to check on the solar panels here. Anyways, when I come over yesterday, look at that, no sun or no snow. When I come over yesterday to check on them, or to start the side-by-side, it wouldn't go. So I used my new booster pack that I just bought and literally hooked it on without the booster pack first. It died down, then just click, click, click as a dead battery would sound. Isn't that nice? Right down my neck. So I put the new booster pack on I just bought, and I've never run one of these new lithium ones, right? Holy shit. Pardon my French. Put it on, just snapped the key, and the thing started like it was sitting there warm, so I was blown away how good it worked. So I have the battery charging right now, and I have to do an oil change here in a little while. I've been running 2050 oil in it because it burns a bit of oil. It needs a rear cylinder. Actually, the rear cylinder in the engine's bad. It's scored a little bit from the previous owner. Didn't clean the air filter enough, blah, blah, blah. So it uses a bit of oil. So in the summer, I run 2050, and it makes it burn a little bit less. Well, now when it's so cold out, it makes it even harder to get it started. So I've got some 1040 oil here, oil drain pan and everything else. I'm going to do an oil change on this in a little while. Not looking forward to it, but I want to get it done here today. Battery has to charge up a bit. It was quite cold last night. Minus 21 when we get up here this morning. It was pretty chilly, and it was 23 in the camp. I kept it quite nice in there. And tomorrow night, or like I say, Friday night is going to hit minus 30, so not going to be here. As you can see, there's a fair amount of snow in the driveway now, and I'm going to plow this a little later with my plow. Fire the side-by-side up, I might as well. I've had the plow for a couple of years. I've never actually plowed the driveway over here. I always use my snow blower. So I'm going to get that going in a little while. I got to go around and beat some of the ice off the steps, the side steps over by where Kez always eats his squirrel food on the side there. They have a bunch of ice on them, which is the other end of the front porch. And the back deck, or whatever you want to call it, there's a bunch of snow and ice on it. So, but the place is starting to get buried in the snow slowly here. There was a bunch of snow last week again, so there's probably 1.5 feet on the ground here now. You can see there's snow on the roof now. The place looks, beautiful in the winter. It really does. It's so cold now that the brook is starting to freeze over, and this is kind of cool because there was no ice in this yesterday at all when I got water, and yet it's totally freezing over today. It's so cold. Like, look at this. That's chilly stuff because it was minus 21 last night, so that's pretty cold right now, eh? Probably glaring bad, so I don't know how you can see this footage. But it doesn't get much nicer than that, does it? That's what it's all about right there, boys and girls. And the sun feels good. It's minus 9 right now. Still 23 or 24 in the cabin there. But what a beautiful day. And the way the water cascades down this brook, it's pretty cool. I'll go over here and get a couple shots, I think. The ice is damming itself here. Look at this. How cool is this? But I don't want to fall in, though. It's starting to all freeze here. And as crazy as this weather is, next week we got warm weather coming again. Sunday, I think, supposed to be 0 degrees. So, but I don't want to fall in the water. Talk to you guys in a couple minutes. It's nice to actually see the birds coming to the feeder. When you first came here yesterday, there was no birds even coming here for the first few hours because we hadn't been here in 10 days. So I don't know if they kind of forgot about where the food was or not, but they're back now in full force today. All kinds of little guys here. What I need to do is, my steps are terrible here. I need to take the axe. I need to knock some of the ice off this one and the one on the back so we can bring in a bit of wood from the wood pile. So I need to go in my garage and I actually have a face shield. I'm going to do this a bit safely because I don't want to get ice in the face today. So I am going to go get the face shield. I'll be back in a couple minutes. I'm going to beat some ice off here. Well, safety first, everybody. Look at this. I even got a face shield on. These stairs are just ice, pure ice right now, so I have to break this ice up a little bit with this hatchet. So let's see how fun this is going to be. Where it's cold, it should break pretty easy, I think. Let's try it. As I said, isn't that nice? It's so cold that the stuff just shattered. Nice. It's actually working quite well, eh? Sucks. I just hit my step and broke it. Look at that. There's a Davy Dum Dum for the day. I'm going to save that and glue it back on. Yep, I'm putting that piece back. I can reuse that. Best part of being Davy Dum Dum, you figure out how to fix your screw ups. Now I gotta shovel the snow all off here and do the back steps too. What an absolutely beautiful day out here to work. It really is. this again, guys, without breaking a step this time. Did that ever come off easy? Now I got to get it off up here though, where the walking area is, so you can bring wood in and out the door. This is all ice right now. All right here is all ice. And you need the ice? Watch over here. That'll do. At least I can get some wood in there now. You know the best part of all this? Jammy pants. Still. We need more jammy pants for working guys like me. And I'm thinking steel-toed slippers might work too. Jammy pants for the working man. I built this whole cabin in jammy pants, to be honest. I'm gonna get rid of this snow off of here. I'm actually considering this summer to build a roof out over this back porch here. So future winters, I don't have to do this. The snow is going to come down off of that roof onto this roof and end up going on the ground, right? And it'll save me a lot of troubles in the winter. Could barbecue out here in the pouring rain, and all I'll do, I'll use poles about the size of this that's going up here now, and just extend them up and just frame it out of spruce poles and get some metal roof somewhere. And if it's not even the same color, I'll paint it the dark green to match. That's what I did in my doghouse here. When I made that, that was actually tan color metal roof, and I painted it green. It matches the roof perfect. So some of those things you can do cheap and cheerful, as Cindy likes to say. Let's smash a bit more ice here. Cheap and cheerful. Bit more ice. And it's nice, it's so cold last night, this ice just shatters as soon as you hit it. It's still minus 20. That's pretty much it. Now we can bring some wood in without breaking our necks. It's slippery out here. There we go, guys. That'll do her.
Alrighty.
You want to go cover the pile back up?
I can.
Well, this thing's been sitting on charge a couple hours now. It's still putting a constant 2 amps into it according to this. But I'm going to try it and see if she'll fire up on that, because what I'm going to do is warm it up. I'm going to plow the driveway a little bit here, and then I'm going to spread out a piece of vapor barrier on the ground. Going to drive it over top of it, and then I'm going to do a quick oil change. That way, if I drop any nuts or bolts or anything on the snow, I'm not going to lose them in the snow, and it's not going to be so cold to actually do it. So I'm going to unplug this and see if it'll fire up here in a minute. She should go, hopefully. Battery's dead already. Well, there you go. Once again, saved by the booster pack. I'm glad I had that, because the battery didn't take enough charge to even start this thing. So what I got to do now, we're going to warm it up really good. I'm going to plow the driveway and that, get it good and hot, and then I have to do an oil change. This heavy oil in this is making this thing roll over so hard it doesn't want to start in this cold weather. So I can do a little bit of plowing now. We are going to set up the vapor barrier here now. We're going to spread it out in the ground, then I'm going to pull the machine ahead and park on top of it. She's warm now. That should be 8 feet, I think, wide. It's doubled over. Just pull it down the corner of it. Lay it right in the ground and spread it out. There, put something on it to hold it.
Flag on it. Yeah, it's very slippery.
Stand on it right there for a minute, please. There we go. Now we're getting there.
Maybe one of those boards on that side.
I want to pull right up. I want to almost hit that tripod.
Okay.
Park on it. Shouldn't go anywhere.
So stand on the other end?
I don't think it's going to go anywhere. It's probably okay.
Okay.
There we are. This should work out okay. I'm not going to film the whole process of doing this because I got to get her done. So I'll report back once I get it finished here. Well, everybody, there you go. We didn't film anything last night. Yesterday, it's actually Thursday morning now, actually lunchtime. We did the oil change on the side-by-side, plowed a little bit with it, shut her down, figured everything was fine. Had dinner, had some lemon pepper chicken for dinner, and some rice on the side, which is a good supper. Had an early night and all that. Got up this morning. It went down to minus 23 last night, which was really cold, and I was really nervous that side-by-side may not want to start, and sure enough, it would not go. I went out there at 11 o'clock, was starting to warm up a bit, but no way would that thing start, and I thought, this is brutal, because the truck is 1.5 miles out the road, and I have no way to haul the gear. Even with the booster pack, it wouldn't start it, but I took the battery out of it, brought it in, warmed it up a bit, because it was brutally cold. Still, there was frost on the sides. It's an old battery. Put it upstairs, hooked the solar panel right to it, and it wouldn't even put anything. It said it was fully charged, but the battery doesn't have a lot of load capacity left. It's about 4 years old, so I think I'm going battery shopping next for the side-by-side. Environment Canada have a severe weather warning out now for tomorrow night. The wind chill is going to be minus 35 to minus 45 Celsius. So they're warning people stay inside, watch your frozen pipes, everything else. So as much as I would love to be here to do content this weekend in that absolute brutal cold, we're not going to do it. We're going to stay at the house. My luck, get over here if we had to get out for an emergency, and there's no way that thing is ever going to start in that kind of cold. So we're not going to gamble it, not going to chance it in that. So I'm going to miss a weekend, so it's going to be 10 days till I can film again. But I get 2 videos made today and yesterday. I get a couple together, at least some content for you guys to watch. So we're going to get in the side-by-side now and get out of here. It's warming up out there. It's up to minus 3, so it's fairly nice out there now. And thank God I did that oil change yesterday and put the 1040 in it. If I had that old oil, I'd probably still have to wait to get that thing going because it was just too thick. So once again, appreciate all the comments and support on the channel and all that. And we will talk to you guys very soon. And we're going to get out of here again. Severe weather warning coming here for tomorrow. So we're going to set that one out of the house with a nice fire going in the basement. If nothing else, guys, live simply, remain grateful, and I'll talk to you very soon.